I want to talk about the first of two undergirding principles. Jesus talks about creating an environment where growth, where transformation is the natural outcome. And it's a very familiar parable. He talks about a farmer who goes out and he throws seed everywhere. And some of it lands on the rock, some of it lands in the dirt, some of it lands in the bushes or the weeds, and some of it's on the pathway. And some of it grows well, and some of it not so much. Obviously, we would think that what falls on the rock and the path and the weeds, that's not going to grow well. But what falls in the fertile soil, now that grows and produces a successful crop. And if we dig into it just a little bit, what we see is it is our soil. It's the soil of our life together, of this community that's meeting right now in this room. There is a soil. And maybe you started off and maybe some people are laughing and talking together, and maybe some people don't know each other so well. And we're not quite sure about it. Maybe we're a little defensive. Maybe we don't understand what we're doing here or what the outcomes are going to be. That's an environment. We want to change it. We want to make this an environment for growth, where growth becomes the natural outcome. So here's what we can say. The soil that sower threw all the seeds in, it was all the same soil. Whether it was soil that had rocks in it, or soil that had been compacted into a pathway, or soil that had bushes and weeds in it, or soil that was good farming soil, it all started out the same. And then somebody took the rocks out. Somebody dug out the plants and the weeds. Somebody tilled the soil. And then they put fertilizer in and they watered it. And they made it a soil that was appropriate for growth. And then the seed comes in and it can grow. We don't know how to force roots out of a seed, but we can create an environment where roots are the natural outcome. Today we're going to create an environment where growth and transformation are the natural outcome, where clarity and direction become natural.